Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. We are from GoodTrav going to present about solving laptop defects problem for TechFusion company by using Six Sigma. MA23113 Introduction. TechFusion, a popular tech company, is struggling with their laptop's quality and lifespan due to rapid investment in the tech technology. They are dealing with problems like software glitches, hardware issues, and short product life cycles. Additionally, the company is facing supply chain issues caused by production delays, component shortage, and the complex nature of the supply chain. To fix this, TechFusion needs to update their factory with new technology and machines. They also need to train their workers to keep up with the changes in the tech industry. The MAIC process is a step-by-step guide in the Six Sigma methodology for solving problems and improving processes. First, define. Understand what your customer wants. Clearly state your project goals. Next, measure. Collect data to see how things are working now. Find the parts that need improvement. Analyze. Look closely at the data to find the main problem. Use tools to see patterns and trends in the information. Next, improve. Come up with solutions based on what you found. Make the process work better by using these solutions. Lastly, control. Set up rules to keep things on track. Make sure the issues don't happen again. The MAIC tools. Define. Project charter. VOC analysis. CPOC diagram. Next, measure data collection process and project. Next, analyze Pareto chart and scatter plot. Next, improve brainstorming and control chart. Lastly, control plan and lean principle.
Assalamualaikum. My matrix number MA23112. Let's define. Define phase are very important in the MAIC process as it sets the arrangement for the entire project. In define phase, there are project charter goal statement. This goal statement will describe what we want to achieve by the end of the project. This goal should be SMART, specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Our goal statement are upgrade the laptop to the newest version, increase the intake of worker, secure the raw materials, and lastly, fulfill the customer's demand. Next is project charter team members. In order to achieve our goal, each of the team member need to work together and play their own roles. In our company, there are production manager, operations director, manufacturing engineer, quality engineer, and operation associates. Each of the position have their own Six Sigma role and tasks. Next, VOC, Voice of Customer. VOC is a method of collecting customers' feedback for the product. VOC are collected from social media, feedback forms, and customer calls. Most of our customers complain that the laptop are running slow due to hardware and software issues. Second, laptops are not up to date. And lastly, customer did not get the product in a short time. Lastly, in define phase, there are support diagram. Support stands for suppliers, inputs, process, outputs, and customers. This story summarizes input to output in table form. From this diagram, the team can identify areas for improvement. From our problem statement, we need to improve more on the suppliers since the production of laptops are delayed and the software are out of date. Our customers are consist of students, teachers, engineers, and government workers.
Assalamualaikum. My matrix number is MA23115. The second phase of the MAIC is the measure phase. Measure phase in Six Sigma is about collecting data and establishing a baseline for the current process. It involves more data analysis and numerical studies. In the measure phase, the fishbone diagram have been used to identify the root cause and effect. It is also known as Ishikawa diagram. The first category of the problem is the workers. The first factor is because of lack of manpower. This will causing an increase in delivery time. Next is because of the lack training programs. This will affect the performance of the process. And the next category is the machines category. The first factor of machines category is the low performance software. And then the next factor is the short product life cycle, whereas the product do not meet customers' preferences. The next category is the management category. One factor in the management category is complexity of supplier. This will delay the other operations to produce the product. The second factor is production delay, as the final product cannot be done on time. The last category is the process category. The factor of process category is time consuming due to the lack of workers and raw materials. The next part is process performance capability. Process performance capability is a statistical measurement of a process ability to consistently produce parts within specific limits. It helps organizations determine whether their processes can produce products that meet the standards. For the procedure, the capacity and performance parameters are PP, CP, PPK, and CPK. This is the table on when to use the PP, PPK, CP, and CPK. This is the graph for the rate of the problems for the products. Next, this is the graph of defects of every cycle. And lastly, this is the graph of red defects in a week.
Assalamualaikum. My ID number is MA23114. Alright. Quality issues in our laptop production have several root causes. Firstly, a lack of manpower creates an increased workload, leading to fatigue among employees. This compromises attention to detail, which is crucial for quality manufacturing. Additionally, hardware and software issues, such as inadequate cooling systems, contribute to overheating problems. Indicators include hot laptops, loud fans, and slowdowns. Next issues is lack of advancement of technology. Concern about lack of advancement of technology in our laptops come from various factors. Firstly, manufacturers may perceive a lack of demand for advanced features, leading to reluctance to invest in innovative technologies. This is supported by official documents and statements emphasizing gradual improvements over drastic changes. Additionally, the short product life cycle is attributed to consumers not finding incremental improvement significant enough to warrant frequent upgrades, as revealed by surveys indicating high satisfaction with current laptops. Next issue is customer demands. It can be traced to several root causes. Firstly, the complexity of our suppliers' sustainability practice affect our ability to align with the growing customer demand for environmentally friendly and ethically sourced materials. This is evident in the shift towards sustainable and energy efficient laptops. Secondly, a lack of training programs contribute to skills shortage among our employees, impacting customer satisfaction. It's essential to evaluate employee skills using performance indicators to address any shortage affecting customer interactions. Next, the FMEA table. The lack of manpower can result in high defect rates, errors, and employee burnout, with a severity rating of 7. The potential causes include budget constraints and inadequate workforce planning. After we multiply the severity rating with the occurrence rating, we will get the risk priority number, which is 21. Secondly, a lack of training programs, which yields a severity rating of 6, potentially causing quality issues and an incompetent workforce. The potential causes are budget constraints and oversight in identifying skill gaps. After we multiply, we can get the risk priority number, which is 18. Hardware and software issues pose a severe risk with a severity rating of 9, causing system failures, downtime, and cybersecurity breaches. Outdated technology and insufficient cybersecurity measure will be the protection causes, and the respiratory number is 76. Then, a short product life cycle with a severity rating of 9 can result in financial loss and reduce customer loyalty. The potential causes will be the misjudgment of product lifespan due to rapid technological advancement lead to a risk priority number which is 45. Next, the complexity of our supply relationships with could lead to supply chain disruption, quality issues, and dependency risk. Uh, the severity rating is 7. The potential causes include lack of supplier diversification and poor communication. The respiratory number is 28. Production delays may erode customer trust and increase costs. With a severity rating of 8, the potential causes are machinery breakdowns, supply chain issues, and inaccurate demand forecasting contribute to a respiratory number of 32. Finally, time-consuming processes. It will pose risks like missed opportunities and increased costs. With a severity rating of 8, the potential causes are inefficient workflow, lack of automation, and inadequate resource allocation. The respiratory number is 40. Lastly, you can rank the root causes based on the respiratory number.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad FERDAUS. My metric ID is MH21001. So Improve Phase is the fourth step of a DMIC process, addressing solutions for the challenges found in DMIC's previous three stages is the basic task of Improve Phase. Improvement checklist. So in improvement checklist, we need to find out root causes and recommendation and actions. So in hardware and software issues, we need to maintain and software regularly, and also replace the outdated software with new technology. Remove the software bugs and increase the cybersecurity. For short product lifecycle, we need to give the latest software the product. Also launch the new software in the new product, and services market analysis will be completed before releasing the product. Time consuming. We need to increase the workflow of the sufficient members. Also need to improve the project management things, daily monitoring, and increase the resource of allocations. Production delay. The new advanced technology should be implemented. The supply chain should be 100% smooth and forecasting 100% before launching the product. Increase the product capacity and complexity of suppliers. The suppliers diversity should be incremented, and the communication should be advancement, and research should be done before choosing the suppliers. Lack of manpower. The fund should be enhancement for the hirings, and the workforce planning should be fulfillment, and also increase the recruitment. Lack of lack of training programs. The enough budget should be given for training initiatives. Also, the infrastructure support training program should be implemented. Control phase is the final and fifth step of DMIC cycle. Managing the enhancement of the procedure is the primary duty of the control phase. Control plan checklist. Hardware and software issue. We need to check the bugs everyday problems of hardware and software and finalize them for product. For maintenance, we need to maintain it daily for software bugs and monthly for each other problems. Short product life. Research the market before launching the product. Need to give the latest technology to the product. Need to check weekly for every task. Time consuming. Increase the sufficient automation machine and resources allocations beside the improve project management. Need to check monthly for automation research and maintenance, daily for project management. Production delay. Increment the latest advanced technology, improve the supply chains and accurate the forecasting. Monthly checking for machinery, daily checking for supply chains and forecasting. Complexity of suppliers. Increase the diversification with the advancement communication, risk management, and during supply sectors. Weekly for every task. Lack of manpower. Increment the budget for hiring, proper workforce planning and skilled employee recruitment should be increased. Monthly checking for every task. Lack of training programs. Training initiatives budget will be increased and structure programs should and skill gaps of programs should need to be held. Every monthly checking for every task. That's all from our group 12. Thank you so much.